Welcome, children. I just want it to be very clear that this is true. I do still have the Christmas tree up. I do plan on taking it down eventually. One of these days I will stream and it won't be there and you're going to miss it. And then you'll feel bad about making fun of me all these years. And that'll be on you. I'm really glad that you're just kidding because that would be a very not worthwhile PTO usage. Hello, Scan Stan. That's me. You know, I'm a scan girly now. I don't actually believe in the official. Never have. I was lying all this time. So now we're illegal fam. So that's super fun. I actually pulled up Viz first. When I was setting up the stream, I pulled up Viz and it said 2 days until the chapter. And I was like, what? Did I get something wrong? Like it was, I forgot what I was supposed to be doing. So we are going to be streaming for chapter 1137. Stan users, stand up. What's up? Nothing wrong with having a pretty Christmas tree in the background. Thank you, Lynn, for your support in my laziness. Shamrock takes the stage. I do not remember Shamrock. Am I supposed to know this character? Because I don't. Infiltrating. Oh, right. Shamrock. That's not relating to the cover story. It's fine. Infiltrating the mysterious hidden base. Oh, right. Okay, sure. Because they went up to who's base in the last cover story, and now they're looking in it, and that's why they have cat ears. She's smart. She knows what's going on. She's a real fan. Skip the title if you can. Joke's on you. All right, here we go. The home of the late king, Elbaf. What? Oust? Elbaf Oust Castle? Is that supposed to say west? Does it? Am I confused? Does it always say that? Okay, it's fine. No problem. In the 14 years since King Harold's death, no one has come near this castle. So, what's going on here? The door looks like it's been busted open. Oh, goodness. That'll be Luffy. What happened to the guards? What? Something's wrong? It was broken from the inside. Why would intruders do that? Only one way to find out. Let's go! Okay, so Luffy didn't do it, but I love... okay, so they acknowledge that it was broken from the inside, which is super sus. And Luffy's just like, we should probably barge in. Probably west. Is that normal for the scans for it to just be like oust instead of west? Like a huge, massive typo? Oust means west. It's French. Oh! I didn't realize the scan translators were French. Okay, well, that makes sense then. The key! Where's the key? The damage looks recent. Oh, that's not Luffy saying it. That's Zoro, very chill, very relaxed. Just being like, seems like this just happened. It doesn't matter. Let his captain run in. Surely nothing bad could happen. Wait, this is unnerving. This place is huge! But I can barely see, I can barely see the ceiling. This is way too vast to be walkable! Oh no, that was Nami talking. Man, she's on point today. I love the vines growing up. Invasive plant life, it's my favorite thing ever. Creeping up the buildings. Ugh, I love it. Man, I know it's bad and everything for buildings, but I love me some good vines. Hello, welcome. Hey, Roto. Know where the key is? No, I'm just a run-of-the-mill guy. I've never even been in here before. Well, I'm glad you're here now. Nami, don't be that. Really, Nami Tasso? What's Tasso mean? I thought it was Nami Swan. Agreed. Now get moving. I mean, I know she's manipulating him. Like, I get that. I just can't stand him. Wow, what a castle. Being here is thrilling and terrifying. Everything's falling to pieces. Is this the intruder's handiwork? No, this battle damage has been here ever since Loki killed King Harold. That is interesting that they didn't. Okay, hold on. So the battle damage would be, look at that tree growing up. Look at this right here. Look at that tree just like overtaking this walkway. That is so great. I love it. Oh, I love it. So I guess the implication here is that Prince Loki killed King Harold, and then the guards attacked, and there was this big epic battle that like destroyed parts of the castle because of it. Ultra rare is Tasso. Oh, okay, thanks. Murphy leaving her Christmas tree up because she hopes it turns into invasive plant life in her house. Oh my goodness, don't give me that dream. I know it can't happen. But now I want it to. I don't know why they used French here. Maybe Elbaf word fable is French borrowed word. Okay. Translation directly, but that's what the official uses. Had One Piece been the number one buyer? Oh, I didn't know it. Never knew nature reclaiming humanity was your jam. You didn't? You don't know this about me? I feel like this is a well-known fact. It's my favorite. Being at sea, pirates, invasive plant life. Those are like the only personality traits I have. Yeah, I love it. Okay, so big battle, right. For whatever reason, after the big battle, they were just like, nah, let it rock. Although it does look like, there's a good amount of damage, but still, come on. This took some serious destructive power. Loki is a monster, and King Harold was renowned as a great warrior. This damage was inevitable. What? They're so big! Huh? This is scary. Are they? Whoa! This place is covered with giant skeletons. The castle once had numerous guards. On that day, around 100 of them stood ready to kill Loki, but only one survived, Lord Jarrah. After that tragedy happened here, coming to this castle was forbidden. Okay, two things. One, that's so cool. Two, terribly disrespectful. All these guards stood up when their king was killed, was assassinated. They stood up to take out the one who caused the coup, and they died, and then no one buried them? They're just like, let them rot. I mean, like, you fell in battle. You fought for the honor of our king, because apparently he was a well-loved king. And then everybody's just like, digging a hole is hard. Let it be. Like, that's super disrespectful, but also a super cool image. A warrior's death. That's what I'm saying, though, right? Like, it's tough because the culture has changed. So a warrior's death is no longer like the most honorable thing in the world, but also you bury your warriors. We know this from the Linlin flashback when she killed the other dude. Thank you, Murph. Oh, really? Do you have feelings about this too? Hold on, let me find your other comment. I will never understand leaving literal free real estate like that. Makes no sense. Also, imagine the smell. Ugh. Yeah, I don't understand it either. Like, the castle, sure, there was a big battle. you could repair. You could do repairs. Like, why would you just, I mean, I guess I understand it to the extent of, this is a tragic spot. Hundreds of people died. This is horrible. So maybe you just leave it as a place of reverence and you're not going to repurpose it. I get that, but you're letting it fall to ruins. And you're letting bodies rot. Bodies that fought for their king. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. Astroth gets it. Well-known fact for book readers, watchers of your channels. That's true. I guess I haven't really read any invasive plant life manga. My headcanon is the site being forbidden was due to some residue of the God Knights. You're going to have to explain that. Why? And why can't they bury their dead? All right. It's not a den for vengeful spirits. Hey guys, look over here. This skull is enormous. Look at him playing on the skeleton. It's also got horns. I wonder if he knew oars. Okay, that's something. That's very interesting. These belong to someone with, oh, no, Roto's talking. These belong to someone with ancient giant warrior blood. Okay. There are no longer any pure-blooded members of that clan, but their blood still flows in some of us. Interesting. Like King Harold, who was larger and stronger than most. Okay, cool bit of lore. Like it. Oh, look above. How nostalgic. That's a portrait of King Harold, the man who tried to form peaceful bonds with the outside world. Said to be Elbaf's strongest king. He looks so strong! He does look so strong. Interesting. So he has some of the ancient giant blood. How much did you say? No longer any pure blood members, but their blood still flows in some of us. Okay, so interesting. So there was a guard that had enough of the blood that they had horns, but King Harold didn't. He was sturdier and stronger, but he didn't have horns. Okay, all right, cool. Those scars on his head mark his ancient giant horns were. Oh! Why would he take them off? Or rip them out? Mark where his ancient giant horns were before he ripped them off. Why would you do that? He believed the ancient giants were relics from a war-torn era. Ew! No! You mutilated yourself because your heritage makes you look like a warrior? You ripped off part of your bone structure because you're so not cool with even appearing like a warrior race. That hurts my head to think about. I don't want that to be something that has been done. I don't want to rip part of my skull out. Here's why the castle is such a different style to the rest of the Elbaf houses. It's medieval versus Viking. Good catch. Kaido and Yamato also have horns, plus Onigashima was a horned skull. That's true, and I like that you pointed that out. But since Wano is so closed off to the rest of the world, it does make sense that they wouldn't know that there are those with ancient warrior blood still. I mean, I guess they still knew it because King Harold had it, and so did that guard. Are Loki's real horn? Does Loki have real horns and not his helmet? No idea. Horns are brutish, Harold. We see some of the kids in previous chapters have those same horns. Nice. Okay. Wow, really? Just have not paid attention to that. Do we believe this, or did someone take them and force him to act like he did and open up the kingdom to trade? What's that? Did someone take them and force him to act like he did it and open up the kingdom for trade? Okay. No, I think Harold did it. I mean, I think Harold did. What the? Oh, gosh. I think he did it, probably. I mean, I guess I don't have any good reason for that other than just like I don't trust the guy. The door to the castle isn't normal giant size. It's a lot bigger than Rodo. I think it's pretty common though for royalty for like castles to have way oversized doors. It's like a spectacle, you know, like a show of indulgence and of like majesty and look at my big important doors. Say?
My big meaty claws.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Kaido wasn't sealed off to the world though. That's true. You can't scream like that and not explain, Murphy, what happened. My headphones dropped, but they're plugged in. So they dropped, but then they hung. So they were just hanging, knocking against my leg. And I didn't know what was knocking against my leg. It makes me think of Kaido's word to Yamato. You're an Oni. You should rule. Ah, I wonder if at one point an ancient warrior was ruling. Makes me think of Nika is not a ruler. Nice. Oh, that's a good one. That's why your doors are so huge, right? Yeah, totally. Me and my opulence. Hey, Pepperjack says hi to you. He's in the other room. I'll tell him in a minute. I believe he did it himself since he had such strong conviction. I agree with you. That is definitely the impression I'm getting from Harold. Like, ugh. Maybe Onigashima was, real name was, Onikashima. Haha. Marcos said it was called differently. Can't wait to learn more. Man, you're on fire. All right. Killer. Pepperjack says hi.
Huh?
Pepperjack says hi.
Pepperjack?
Yeah, he was at the wedding.
Oh,
He believed, Corey says hi. He believed the ancient giants were relics from a war-torn era. He has horns? What conviction. I do love Luffy's reaction. He had horns? Like super shocked. I assume he's just shocked that he once had them and then ripped them off, kind of like me. But I like to think that he's just completely forgotten about Yamato and Kaido. And he's just like, what? That can happen nowadays? After the king's death, the country fell into despair. Sadly, the one with the biggest grudge against Loki was naturally King Harold's other son, Hadruden. I know, my pronunciation has gotten much better. You can clap. Whoa, seriously? He's Loki's brother? They have different mothers. Before marrying the queen, Hadruden was born to a different woman. However, born of a different woman? Born to? It's fine. However, Elbaf would never have recognized Hadruden's mother as its queen in any case. Why? She was born in a different giant country. What does that matter? They were both giants, right? Agreed. They were both giants, but you can't talk. What? You can't talk when you humans kill each other all the time over land. Oh, I get it. They were both giants, but you can't talk when you humans kill each other all the time over land. Okay, so his point is it's fine for us to be unwilling to accept a ruler from another country because y'all are brutes too. So, like, move on is essentially what he's saying. Wow! Oh, look at those crumbling stairs. Look at the vines, the roots coming out of the window. And the roots are so strong that they've torn through the stone. Ugh! And they're like creeping up on the steps and getting underneath the rubble, the steps. I love it. They say having children with a giant from another land taints the blood of Elbaf. Oh, you'll love to see it. Seems giants can be just as bigoted as anyone else. Not everyone's as pure as you, Namitaso. Maybe you could chill. Don't suck up to me, trash. Okay, thank you, Nami. That is what I want from you. Why join Hadruden's crew if you think he has tainted blood? Well, you're such a creepy nerd, Rono. Oh, don't make him sympathetic. This is amazing. You can draw sea charts? Let's be friends. Huh? You gotta show me how. Friends? Okay, cool. So he was bullied. We feel bad. His current actions still make me not like him. He was always so earnest and straightforward, unlike me. He never lived in the castle growing up. His father may have been king, but his mother was ostracized. He endured a lot and still said this: one day I'm going to unite all the giant tribes. Oh! Okay, so more of we've got Big Mom's dream. We don't feel bad. Yes, it is a beautiful aesthetic. The art has been nice. I agree. The older pronunciation was better. Liking all this giant lore, ancient giants, other giant countries, fleshes out some of the details for sure, for sure. Begrudgingly feel a little bad for poor Roto. Feel more invested in Hadrudin for sure. Yeah, I mean, like, you don't want a kid to get beat up. But I didn't know him as a kid. I know him now, so. Yeah, so that is really interesting because I guess Big Mom's dream is more along the lines of I want to collect all the tribes so that I can have them sit at my little tea party, whereas this is an actual unification, one might think. So that definitely is, I mean, that's awesome. I love that. I'm going to be king of the giants. Oh, is that Hadrudin who wants to be the king of the giants? Woo! I know, you're the man that can do it. Oh, right, because he's Prince. Oh my goodness. Hadrudin. Why isn't he, though? What is the deal with Hadrudin right now? Like, no one's sitting on the throne, so why isn't he just the king of Elbaf? I'm sure I've just forgotten something that's happened, and I just need to reread some chapters or something. We know there are other giant tribes. Yes, we've seen the Yeti, Cool Brothers. Oh yeah, we've seen a bunch. And Saul said he's not from Elbaf, though it's not like they say where they're from. We've never heard of the other giants besides. We've never heard of other giants besides Elbaf. We have. Saul said that he wasn't from Elbaf and he doesn't agree with their warrior, brutish ways. Let's see. Ors, I always assumed was from a different land. The ancient giants were from a different land, so I guess we can cross that off. I'm trying to think of who else we have. Shucks, I once looked into this. I can't remember now, but there's been a little bit more. But mostly everybody that we know of has come from Elbaf. Ascending to the throne. Yes, he said it also in Dressrosa. That's why he wanted the Mirror. Okay, cool. Why are you guys? What? Did I say something wrong? Why is everybody putting bastard child in the chat? That seems really rude. Are you calling me a bastard child? What are we doing? I'm thinking country versus nomadic tribes. Oh, bastard child, that's the answer to my question. I forgot I even asked that question because he's a bastard child. It was literally talked about in this chapter. They explained it in this chapter, Murphy. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's fine. See, the Giants would rather abolish the monarchy than mix the royal bloodline. I'm all caught up now. I had moved on. I asked the question and then immediately moved on in my brain. And so when y'all were answering my question, I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay, let's just breeze right past this. Okay, so he wants to be the king of the giants. Everybody loves him, but they still won't let him because he has mixed blood. And we can't be having that. Okay, I want to make his king a reality. That kind of boring motivation is nothing new to me. Zoro. And Nami's laughing. Hey, this way. I found some knocked out giants. Oh my goodness, I feel so dumb. Realm of the dead. Do you finally understand? This is only because I can't move from this spot. Whoa, look at her. The result would be the same, even if you could. You commoner. All right, chill, woman. We are offering you a chance at divinity. Most die squirming in vain, just for the slightest chance to attain such an honor. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so did she make herself? All right, well, she's beating him up. That's, I guess, what I need to know. And she can clearly extend her legs with her power, which is pretty killer. I can't tell what this is, though. The flames. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be indicating. Okay, so she's abusing him with her arrow stuff, wrap stuff. So you're gonna let loose a full speed kick to the right side of my face? Oh, it's indicating what her plan is? It'll turn me sideways. Then you'll uppercut me. Thanks for giving me notice. These arrows show the trajectory of my future. Whoa! The outcome is unavoidable. Only I can stop it before it happens. Oh, that's so cool! Just say the word, Loki. Will you join God's Knights? Do it. Do the thing. Let me see it. I refuse, you fool! And then there she goes. And then do the uppercut. Do it. Ah, it's so cool! Okay, I love her. Even though she's not wearing pants. And she just like needs to get dressed. But Zoro once said the same thing about Luffy's dream, so he is seeing himself a bit in Roto. It's annoying him, and Nami is laughing at that. Oh, I love it. Shut up, Astaroth. We moved on. The arrow wrapped around into a giant boot. Yeah. Let me see here. Wrapped around into a giant boot. Golly. And look, she's walking on it too. As she's like talking about how this fate guides her, you can see her actually walking on the line of fate. Oh, it's so cool. What are you slandering? Becoming the strongest swordsman. Oh, yeah, okay. Kind of looks like Frankie here. I actually thought the same. That panel when she extended her leg makes me think of stilts. Oh, yeah, that's true. Similar to Emu Arrow. Yes, we talked about that last week. It is very, very similar. To be honest, at first, I thought he had future sight. Didn't understand the arrow. Yep. I remember. Okay. So also, I'm not sure what, are these more arrows? I'm not sure what this is that's stabbing all the creatures. You'll pay for this. Stop! Enough already! Will you become a God's Knight? Bleh! Ah! I mean, obviously he's not. I mean, gua was what he said. Not ah. Okay, there's Shanks 2.0. It's all right, Gunko. Let's change our tact. Contact Mary Joa. I think it's how you say it. Not every piece ends up being useful. Wait, what do you mean? Not every piece ends up being useful. I wanted to go about this more shrewdly, but I guess not. Not yielding, even if it means death. Look at our arms now. Do we chalk this up to faith? Okay, that seems like a poignant line. I'm curious what the official is going to say on that one. Captain of God Knights, World Noble, Figureland Shamrock. Oh, Shamrock. That's the, okay. Not reading the title would have made no difference. Figureland Shamrock, son of Elder Figureland Garling. Ah, so it's official. It's not Shanks. It really is. Look at his hair. Okay. Killer hair. It is official that this is actually evil twin brother. Oh, Morge is going to be insufferable. God's Knight Gunko or Gunko. Arrow fruit. Her fruit is awesome. Long ago, the savage warriors of Elbaf dominated the new world. The world government will bring them to heel no matter what. Oh, killer line! Okay, awesome. Love it. Okay, Hold on, let me check in with y'all, and then we'll talk. Love his name so much. Yes, I do too. Shanks and Shamrock. Shanks is Irish. Look at the Irish, y'all. Shanks isn't evil. Color me shocked. Yeah, he has the best hair since King. Agreed. Echo Kyo. I hope it's bright orange. What's I mean? I'm already insufferable. Ain't that the truth? Also, I think I just got the arrow thing with Gunko. It's a play on the arrow of time. So it shows her future in action. Okay, interesting. I dig it. I dig it. This was an awesome chapter. Okay. I'm very partial because aesthetically, I just adore the castle in ruins with the vines and everything. Just makes me very, very happy. I feel like we got some good, like, little bitty crew moments. We got some Elbaf War. We finally got to see King Harold and see more of his extremist stance so far, that he would rip some of his skull out of his head. We learned about some of the prejudice that Elbaf has, why Hadrudin can't become king, which I totally understood from the start. Like, it was like super obvious and I didn't stumble at all. And then we got to see Gunko in action. And frankly, I mean, did not expect to love her character, but her devil fruit is so cool. And then we got, then we got the reveal of evil twin Shanks, Shamrock. And they have every intention of bringing Elbaf to heel. Man, great chapter. How do you expect Luffy to react? Is Shamrock going to win easily against the giants? The kings have mobilized. Is it finally time for Dragon to move? You're asking a lot of questions. Shamrock can represent the Holy Trinity. Oh yeah, I think I saw you post something about that in the Caught Up channel. Find it fitting. No, you weren't talking about Shamrock, obviously. You were talking about something else about the Holy Trinity recently in the Caught Up channel. Find it fitting in this Nika Joy Boy Luffy. Okay, that was it. Economy. Shanks, Garland, Shamrock. Orts also had 3 skulls on him. Maybe something with Blackbeard too. Okay. I'm interested in seeing you flesh that out more as we go along. I think that it's an interesting idea. I feel like this is the first chapter that has me truly invested in the arc. Something about the Hadrudin backstory. Okay, cool. I feel like I've been loving this arc. It's just been like really, I don't know, it's been really beautiful and pleasant to be in. Imagine all the Celestial Dragon not understanding why there's a Yonko that's a copy of their God Knight. That's so true. Wonder if Shamrock would be the villain of the arc. I mean, he certainly seems to be setting himself up for that. Captain of the God Knight, Shanks' brother, and one of the most powerful people in the series named Shamrock. Dragon's still doing paperwork. Y'all are nasty. It would have been incredible if a fight broke out and Luffy and us saw Shanks's face at the same time. Oh, Shamrock's face at the same time. Yeah! I want to see his reaction. Rocks Pirates, Shamrock, there's something there. He's a fake clone of Rocks. Mort, chill. Okay, so we obviously don't have an art piece this week because, we will have an art piece this week, but not during the stream. So we'll just end it on a rating. And honestly, like, it might be a 9 for me. No, that's too much. Maybe an 8.5. Because I don't want to go crazy, but I really like this chapter. Like, I don't have any complaints. Even Rhoda wasn't as insufferable as normal. I really like the lore. I feel like we're stepping into the main friction and conflict of the arc. Okay, so we're twins. We have an 8, an 8, a 9, an 8, 8.5, a 9, 11 out of 13. Terry! That's not how we rate things. 8, 9. All right. 3.5. Yeah, I can see why it was a little bit lighter for you. But I mean, 3.5 is still, which a reminder, Lynn ranks out of 5. 8, Spooky Ghost Castle. Nami saying, "Don't talk to me, trash," was the best panel of the chapter. I mean, kind of agree. But it doesn't land as well when she was just, flirting with him 2 seconds ago. I mean, manipulative flirting, but still disgusting. So pick one, Nami, and pick the trash one. Anyway, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you all for joining.
I did the thing.
Well, I thought you might, pop your head in and say hi.
They don't need to see me.
Power Scaler's going crazy over Shamrock saying a regular God Knight can easily beat Loki. Oh. Oh, gosh. Killed my throat doing that. But I see why that would get the Power Scalers moving. You haven't read it? Did you not just read it with us? I mean, you're only just now talking, so it doesn't surprise me. I guess he probably just popped in. Oh, Jonathan says he found another watch for you. He's the one that sent us that awesome one that I stole, the picture one.
Mark? Oh,
Wait, what time is it?
What's it called? The QR code.
It takes you to time.com.
That's the best watch design there is.
So appalled by the take that she had a coughing fit. Thanks for the stream, Corey.
Welcome.
Nice of you to invite Murphy on. All right, Pepperjack. Mods ban Pepperjack for 7 days. You're on a 7-day suspend.
Be here all week. No, won't actually.
Thank you. All right. Well, anyway, Pepperjack just ended the stream. That's on him. Sorry. I don't make the rules. So thank you all for joining, and I will see you next week. We are Scan Girlies next week as well. So I'll see you then. Bye.